Here's a setup I'm going to try to use to solve the problem of a water heater, tankless water heater that's mounted onto my stucco walls that has like a low frequency vibration that vibrates the wall, the entire wall in my house. I don't have insulation. It's an old 1924 Spanish house, so I think that just makes it worse. I don't know if this is a widespread problem, but I do see a lot of posts online of people trying to figure out how to deal with it. My neighbor actually said she had the same issue. So I'll just go over this real quick, and then hopefully I'll have another video after I have it installed, have the water heater installed on these to show whether or not it worked. And the other thing is, it's kind of hard to show the vibration sound too, because it's like a low pitch. It's almost like a car idling outside. That's what it sounds like if you're in the office or bedroom on that wall. So basically I did research for quite a while to find these. They're called shear vibration mounts. I got these from a company online. I'll post the link in the description. But basically they flex this way, like that. And this is the section here. This is the vibration isolation section here. So this is a pretty straightforward install. It's just that it seems like nobody really has any suggestions that are official. I actually contacted Renai as well, and their text just said, put a piece of wood on there. That didn't seem right to me though. For an outdoor installation, it just doesn't seem like it would do the job. Maybe it would help a little bit, but it can't be as good as something like this. So I basically got 3 of these vibration mounts. Each one holds about 30 pounds vertically this way. And the water heater weighs about 75. So with all this equipment and everything, I'm assuming that I'll still have, you know, each one of these, if that's correct, each one of these would support 90 pounds. So each one of these bars would be more than enough to support the whole entire unit. So I'm hoping that'll last for years to come. So these are shear vibration mounts. I got 3 of them, and basically it'll sit like this on the wall. These are all super struts or ultra struts. I think they're called different names. This one might actually have. This is called a super strut. I got this one from Home Depot. This is the shallow version. So you can get different depths. This one I think is sufficient for what I need. Plus it's, I think, better for me to have the water heater not as far off the wall. So I went to the hardware section, spent a ton of time finding all the washers and bolts I needed. These are galvanized except for this, which is stainless steel. It's this one here. And then we have a galvanized bolt, which goes to another washer, and then the other bolt here. And I think this should be sufficient to hold everything steady and give enough support at each mount, so that no one mount is getting a higher amount of pressure than it can, or of shear weight than it can actually support. Hopefully I don't find that out the hard way. And then here is where the water heater will actually be attached. There is like a bracket, square bracket on the top and the bottom. And so basically this is the part that came with the super strut here. It's a screw-based, it's a 1/4 inch screw-based, what would you call this? Spring nuts. So basically the mount will go here, the bracket will go here, and then 3 of these, I believe, should be enough to hold each side sufficiently. So you can actually see if this does work out, and you have a Renai RUR water heater. I think I have a RUR 98E or I. These are the bolts and washers that I use for this section. And anyway, I can put more details or answer questions if people have them, if this actually works. If it doesn't work, then at least you'll see an example of what someone has tried. And then this will be what goes into my stucco, which are these screws here. Again, there'll be 6 of them for each strut, which one of them should be more than enough to hold the entire thing. So if that weight calculation is correct. So assuming nothing is wrong with my wall. And we got these washers. So we'll basically be like this. And if all goes well, everything will be perfectly leveled, balanced, and the weight will be supported, and the vibration should be at least reduced. Once the recirculation setup gets turned on, there'll probably be more vibration too, so that's why I want to handle this now. So hopefully we'll have an update in a couple days.